The magician covered his body with a white cloth under the man's gaze. His body slowly starts to float. The man widened his eyes, but didn't find the slightest crack. He was so amazed that he wanted to buy the trick. He is willing to pay anything, but the magician refused. He wanted to pass this skill only to his grandson. No matter how hard the man begged, it still doesn't work. So, he asked the magician to do the trick once again. But when the white cloth was lifted, the man immediately took the opportunity to steal his notebook. 9 years later, Nafi be a famous magician with that floating trick. One day, a reporter came to interview him. He reached out to shake hands, but Nafi already knew it and requests that the ring be returned. The reporter smiled awkwardly and returned the ring to him. It turns out that the reporter is also a fan of magic, but compared to Nafi, the tricks the result looks stiff and boring. Reporter asked to display one more trick. Nafi agreed to it. He asked Nafi to write a series of numbers without showing them, then had her walk to the other side of the room and took a banana. Reporter split that banana to prove. Knife in his hand original. Then he sliced his palm and put the blood on the paper. Numbers that Navi wrote appear there. But Navi already knew. He calmly exposed the reporter's trick. You put an electronic tracker on the pen. When the traces of my writing were sent to your phone, you pretended to check the messages, but is actually reading the numbers. I took a banana. You wrote that number on paper with a wax crayon. The knife you used was a fake. The real one you hid in your jacket pocket. Kind of awkward and old-fashioned, but not bad for a beginner. Who taught you? The reporter replied. My grandfather, who taught him, but he disappeared 9 years ago.
He took his secrets with him to the grave. Never said he was dead.
Denial's heart trembles. He immediately ended interview and intend to give an autographed book. But when I went to take it, the reporter quietly made his way to the vault and put in numbers written Nafi, but the password is wrong. Nafi appeared behind and already know his intentions. The reporter finally said the purpose. He thought he had killed his grandfather. Nafi calmly answered, you have no proof. That reporter walked away angry. Before leaving, he said, I'll be back with the police and a warrant. You'll spend the rest of your life in prison. When the door closed, Nafi started to panic. He turned off all surveillance cameras, opened the safe, and pulled out an old magician's notebook, then set it on fire. The next day, the police came, but not because of the reporter's accusation. Because Nafi's wife had been murdered last night. He was very surprised. Police asked him where he was last night. It wants to say surveillance footage could prove it, but then remembered he had turned it off last night. Officers noticed the safe and asked to open it. As he entered the password, he glanced at the ring on his hand and realized everything. The ring has been changed. This ring has a tracker and it records the password he entered. As he uncovers the second trick of a reporter, it has touched the original knife and left his fingerprints there. Reporters used the knife was to kill his wife and sneak in late at night, then put the knife in the safe. When the vault was opened, the knife was already there. The police were soon catch him.